Last time on the GEICO PBA Team Shootout, Ryan Schaefer and Jason Belmonte shared perfection, throwing a 300 game in doubles action. Up next, Brian Voss and Robert Smith take on Brunswick's Chris Loschetter and Tom Smallwood. Could perfection strike again?
What do you get when you put the stars of the PBA together with one of the nation's most exclusive bowling lounges? You get the GEICO PBA Team Shootout, a battle between 4 different manufacturer-selected all-star squads. Defending champ Storm Products is back with the team that features legends Norm Duke and Pete Weber. Ebonite International has 4 major champions on its roster, including Player of the Year, Mika Koivumiemi. Lining up with the likes of Brian Voss and Steve Jarros on 900 Global is the Shootout's only female competitor, while some new faces join the fiery Sean Rath and Hall of Famer Parker Bone III on Team Brunswick. It's a multi-format, round-robin battle for the PBA Manufacturers Cup here at Chicago's ultra-hip 10-pin lounge. We welcome you to Chicago, Illinois. We are downtown at the 10-pin bowling lounge for ESPN's continuing coverage of the GEICO PBA Team Shootout. Through 3 matches of 12 in this preliminary round, Team Storm on top by 1 over Ebonite. The 2 teams in the bottom are about to duel in a doubles best ball encounter. Rob Stone, Randy Peterson, Kimberly Pressler with you. And Randy, here is how doubles best ball works.
Both team members will throw shots, Rob, just like last time. The team decides which first ball to keep. If your partner throws a strike, guess what? You're done for that frame.
Here are your 4 participants: Chris Loschetter, Tom Smallwood representing Team Brunswick, the Hall of Famer Brian Voss, and Robert Smith, who we haven't seen for a while because he's been living and coaching in Hong Kong.
Robert lives in Hong Kong full-time, but you made it all the way back here just for this event. What does this mean to you?
Well, you know, it was an honor to get the invite back from 900 Global. You know, we have a lot of great players on our staff, but they, you know, to be able to come back, represent the company in this event, you know, with 20 of the greatest players that are out here, you know, it's an honor and a privilege at the same time, and I'm glad to be here.
Well, good luck to you today.
Thank you very much.
Bowling for 900 Global, Brian Voss and Robert Smith.
Okay, we're going.
All right, buddy. Throw a good shot.
Brian Voss.
For your information, I'm standing 5.5 left of the, and 24, and going a lot straighter on that lane.
Yeah. Okay.
So somewhere in between.
Sounds good.
Voss
Gives me an
and
idea.
Smith already talking
cool.
strategy, or something like that. Voss living now in Alpharetta, Georgia. His career has taken him all over this globe. No need for Robert Smith in the first frame.
Save the real dance for later. All right, all right.
Oh, you got the outside one there?
I'll take the outside.
You got it.
Bowling for Team Brunswick, Tom Smallwood and Chris Loschetter.
There's Chris. It'll be Tom batting leadoff for Team Brunswick here in the first. Just 1 tour title, but it was a dramatic one, winning the PBA World Championship mid-December of '09. All 10 drop for Smallwood as we take a look at our Lumber Liquidators Know the Wood, and the guys are bowling on what, Randy?
The 39-foot Tournament of Champions oil pattern, Rob. And just like the last doubles match we saw, the power players are going to play in, and they're going to strike a lot.
We saw a 300 game in our last show. Just 1 spare was thrown in that entire match.
Well, why not? Back in Chicago, last time I threw the ball, it was all the way over here, so why not do it again?
Left lane's hooking a lot more than the right lane. Watch for Robert Smith to do what he does best, and that's to get it airborne.
Look at the loft.
Oh.
a distance he gets on that.
Sorry, Dave, you got to fill me up.
Robert was referring to the 2007 CLR Windy City
I just said
Classic.
last time I was here, I was that far left. Why not do it
He
again?
beat Brad Angelo in
I
07 and
understand. You think I want to throw
did
a
a
lot of shots?
ton of lofting.
And this lane, totally different.
So decision time for Smith and Voss, who's
Now
going to
this
shoot
one,
that decision.
I'm glad you got enough faith in me on this one. That's good. That's good.
Bad shot.
So Robert Smith, who's
Oh, he's fine. He'll be fine.
seen his
He'll be fine.
bowling career take him all over the place. He bowled collegiately at San Diego State University. He was a first-team All-American.
Oh, yeah. Sit.
Resided in Ohio,
Thank you.
Hawaii, and now in Hong Kong.
And we get our first look at Chris Loschetter for Team Brunswick.
Native of Avon, Ohio. Still without a win on the PBA Tour is Loschetter. 4 times he's been a tournament runner-up. So Loschetter looking strong there in the second. The GEICO PBA Team Shootout is brought to you by GEICO. 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. By Lumber Liquidators. For the best deals on hardwood floors, visit a Lumber Liquidator store or lumberliquidators.com. And by Ebonite, bowl to win. Welcome back to the 10-Pin Bowling Lounge in Chicago. GEICO PBA Team Shootout rolls on. Voss and Smith versus Loschetter Smallwood. Here's Voss's effort in the third frame. Will take care of 9 of the 10 pins. So his teammate in this best ball doubles competition, Robert Smith, steps up. They'll go with Voss's, and he would knock down the 10 pin for the spare. Tom Smallwood in the third gets all 10 to drop. He was hot. Let him roll on in the fourth. Same result. So Team Brunswick 4 for 4 in strikes through 4 frames. And they have an early sizable
Your
advantage
information,
over 900
35,
global.
40, 45, 50, 52, 54, 56, 55 and a half for you folks back home. Easy.
All right, now keep in mind there are only 39 boards on a lane, so he's actually standing left of the left gutter.
And it's still unable to drop all 10.
What did you do wrong there?
Well, Brian knows what he's talking about. He also knows what he's looking at. He'll learn more
I think.
in this quick tip.
Come on, committee. Pick me up.
I'm here with Brian Voss, and he's going to share with us the best tip he's ever gotten.
Well, many years ago, I had a very famous coach who was working with me on my follow-through. It's basically, right when the ball gets to the bottom of the swing, what you'd like to do is you'd like to close your eyes. And when your eyes close, all you want to focus on is this follow-through going up to the sky, to the right of your head. When your arm gets up, you want to open your eyes. And wherever the ball goes is where you should be targeting anyways. I think it's a great way for people to just learn how to practice their follow-through. You can do it on your own. One thing though, don't close your eyes the entire approach. I teach that with some people and they think, well, I'm going to close my eyes all 5 steps. No. All it is the bottom of the swing, close your eyes, let go of the ball, get your arm going to the sky, open your eyes, and wherever that ball goes, that's where you should be targeting anyway.
Let's see if Robert Smith keeps his eyes closed here on this shot.
Nope. Did it again.
Same exact lead on that right lane. He's trying to go
What do you
too
think?
straight on the right lane
What do you
and
think?
using loft on the left
Me
lane.
again?
You know Brian's going to shoot the spare.
I don't know what's wrong with me, man. All of a sudden, I can't get the ball through the front.
You're keeping your eyes open. That's what's wrong, Robert. Close your eyes right before you let go of it. He obviously didn't see Brian's tip.
We'll have to re-rack it and show it to him.
Left center.
So spare there for Team Voss Smith. And the Brunswick boys step up. There's Tom Smallwood. He's been on a bit of a run here.
Tom, how do you take advantage of Smith and Voss, their struggles, and how do you continue the string of strikes?
You just try to throw one good shot at a time, and if they fall down, they all fall down, and if not, you get your partner behind you, which is makes you feel a little better here in his first shot. You know, you always have someone back you up, so kind of nice to have that in your back pocket.
Thanks, Tom.
So Team Brunswick, 4 frames, 4 strikes. Here they are in the 5th.
All right, he's got backup. He's got Loshedder on his team, so he can still seemingly keep this string alive, right?
Come on, Losh, one time, buddy. One time.
Here's Chris Loshedder, has made 9 career TV singles appearances. Has bowled in 127 events without winning a title. 3rd longest winless streak among exempt players, and figure they'll probably go with Smallwood on this one.
Yes, the single pin spare, you can't chop that like you could the 610. But interesting, Chris Loshedder's got a lot of hand, a lot of revolutions when he wants to, electing to go straight. Interesting strategy, my friend.
We'll have to keep an eye on that. So the strike run is done. There's the first spare for Team Brunswick.
I forgot to shoot spares ball earlier in practice.
Robert Smith, last time up, you said you had trouble getting the ball to the right and getting it through the front part of the lane. What adjustment are you going to make now?
I'm going to try to actually slow my first couple steps down. I think what's happening is I'm getting to the line too quick and I'm just pulling over the top. I'm not giving myself any time to get through the shot. So that's kind of where I'm leaning at. So I'm just going to try to slow down a little bit, maybe help myself get a better projection to the right.
Mentioned earlier that Smith resides now in Hong Kong. Recently won an event in Manila.
That's a little better. Well, at least I got it there. All right.
Well, his feet definitely looked slower on that shot, and he did finally get that ball to push to the right.
You know, at first
a little
goal
slower
was getting
start
to the right
there.
I did that.
Man.
You can see where he's sliding
Finally.
into the lane next
right,
door to him.
Hey, you know what? I mean, you want a TV time, I'm giving you all you want now.
I'm used to it. All right.
This guy Voss was so good for so many years on our tour. Nice. Nice little break, tripping the 2-8.
3rd strike of this match for 900 Global.
There's a lot more than that. There's a lot more than that. That's just the start.
Ryan trying to go a little bit straighter on this right lane, the tighter of the 2 lanes. And there's a huge break, tripping the 2-8.
They needed that strike. They were in danger of really starting to fall out of contention. Team Brunswick with that great start. Spare in the 5th. Here they are in the 6th. Loshedder. Messenger is curling around the back door, but he'll give way to his teammate Smallwood.
Well, you know, you've heard me say over the years, straighter is greater, except today. Just looks like you got to hook it. No matter what lane you're bowling on, you got to try to curve it somewhat into the pocket.
They will take Smallwood's efforts.
Yeah, I mean, he just threw a sick messenger over into the 10, and he's hooking it. And you know Loshedder can do that all day. Watch this, head pin to the sidewall like somebody slapped it silly, and just takes out the 10.
Missed every shot except one.
55. I'm half right off the last shot.
We begin the 7th. Voss has been kind of carrying his 900 Global team in this match.
Great shot.
And he continues to do the heavy lifting.
Half right.
Half right.
I'm sorry it's 1-on-2 right
Left
now.
the week 10 the last time on that lane. He moves a half
on that
right.
one.
So what's that? He's standing on 55 instead of 55 and a half?
I was told there'd be no math involved.
Right, no, right?
Fire 'em out, and then I'll jump in at the end.
Back in the day when you stood that far left, you'd take a pencil and you start making your own marks on the approach so you wouldn't forget where you were standing.
There's a pair. Team Brunswick, Tom Smallwood, who appears to be fairly dialed in. So Voss and Smith still trying to figure things out. Not the case for Smallwood, Loschetter, and Team Brunswick. They are in control through 7. The conclusion when we return to Chicago. One of the many iconic images in Chicago, the Marina Towers. You've seen it in movies, album covers, TV shows. There it is, sitting right next to the Chicago River. 900 global, up to begin the 8th. Maximum Bob, Robert Smith. There's that loft.
You gotta be kidding me.
Wow.
How's that possible?
That was a weird one.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Oh boy, Bob.
That just doesn't seem
I think
fair.
I would have been better if the 5-pin stood with it. I would have felt a little better.
That much speed and revolutions and power, and the 8-pin has the gall
another
to
educated
still
guess.
In the same
stand.
city, but I'm definitely not getting the same
Gravity
reaction
did
right
not take its Wheaties today.
Wait a minute. Slow machine. Slow. Oh.
There will be no messenger to deliver the 10 into the
Get up.
pit.
Well, yeah, I mean, I got to contribute a little bit to this game. Jeez.
Robert Smith to shoot the spare for 900 global.
I got to contribute a little bit. I can't just sit here and
That's all right.
only have one frame in there.
It'll all even out someday.
Thank you.
Smith and Voss. A rather talkative duo.
Thank you.
Yeah, but they're getting
All right, there you go.
they're getting a
Second class,
good
thank you.
old-fashioned beatdown right now from Smallwood and Loschetter.
And there is Chris Loschetter. 6'2", 215
Better than it should be.
from Ohio. So he'll make way for his teammate Tom Smallwood in this doubles best ball to see if Tom can do a little better than that double wood effort.
And I'm not leaving this match until I see Chris Loschetter throw a hook. I want to see him throw a hook.
All right then.
Not that straight ball anymore. Hasn't worked.
Well, he hasn't had to do much because Smallwood is carrying this team.
Take it off. You're on my team.
Move left, miss left. That's good. Is that what you're supposed to do?
You're on my team. Double cross.
Begin the 9th. There, Voss drops all 10 for 900 global.
And their max score 228.
I was very comfortable on that. I just said
Smallwood Loschetter can max out at 279. This match is pretty much done. And now it's official.
With the Brooklyn.
Was that left? Sorry, bro.
The win and the 5 points
Move left further.
in this doubles best ball will go to Brunswick.
This would be a thunderous applause should he get his first strike.
I know. I'm a little nervous about this.
What do you think, Rob? Robert Smith, strike? Yes or no?
Well, I know he'll loft it. And yeah. Better late than never, I guess.
It's kind of fun to watch.
I'd
like to see that again.
The
The only problem is it's the end of the game.
Thank you.
Nice shot. Gotta make him show up. Gutter is 220. Oh, we're still lost.
I had to move left 3 boards to get the hook more. How's that work?
This is to give my buddy a little airtime.
Voss has looked pretty good on that left.
Yeah, he has. And you get the feeling 900 Global kind of figured things out a little too late.
That was pure. Guess what?
That was pure.
My wish is going to come true.
Should I go a little more left
one
or
more
what?
time.
All right, how many? 5, 6? I promise I won't kick you. I promise.
Tremendous.
I tried, Smalls.
I get to bowl again.
Well, Bob.
Check out PBA.com for scores, blogs, news, exclusive video from the Lumber Liquidators PBA Tour. Just log on to PBA.com to learn more about the PBA.
Nah, this is a personal challenge. I've been working this lane all day. I'm still not flush.
Jeez.
That's a knuckleball. We both left the pipe in. Who's shooting it?
We don't have to. It's a fill ball. We're safe on this. It's a fill ball. We don't have to shoot it. No more embarrassment on that.
227 for 900 global.
Hey, Rob, remember when I said I wanted to see Chris Loschetter hook it no matter what? I think I'm going to get my wish. Check this out. There it is. There it is. It's all I wanted.
It's a pretty sight when it works, isn't it? So Smallwood and Loschetter roll by 40, 267 to 227. We'll wrap it up after this. The GEICO PBA Team Shootout is brought to you by Lumber Liquidators. For the best deals on hardwood floors, visit a Lumber Liquidators store or lumberliquidators.com. By GEICO. 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. And by Columbia 300. Columbia bowls the world over. Dominating performance by the team of Tom Smallwood and Chris Loschetter here at the 10-Pin Bowling Lounge, and they will be the focus of our GEICO Championship recap. Randall?
Well, there's Chris Loschetter throwing one down and straight, but I liked it when he hooked it better. And then his partner, Tom Smallwood, getting a lot of wood on this shot and just about every one that he threw in this match. There you go. There you go, Chris. That's what I want to see. Move inside, wheel it, and shoot 267 to win.
They take it by 40 and move slightly up the standings. There is Brunswick in third place, trailing Storm by 3 points. More GEICO PBA Team Shootout coverage coming your way tomorrow. Begins at 4 Eastern right here on ESPN. Ebonite versus Team 900 Global. Tom Smallwood, Chris Loschetter, an electric start, and they just put it on cruise control from that point on. For Randy Peterson, Kimberly Pressler, and our entire crew, I'm Rob Stone. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.